Hi, Ophiuchus Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Ophiuchus, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread using the Cosmic Tarot deck. I'm also going to do an oracle card from the Everyday Witch Oracle deck. I've already pre-shuffled. Just going to split the deck and we will begin. Put that right there. Make the space as we need it. Your first card we have is the Chariot. So this is movement forward. This is overcoming obstacles and continuing on your path. This is the energy of 7 here. 7 also being a message from the angels that you are heading in the right direction. You have made the right moves for yourself. You are in a great state of balance and confidence. And this is just confirmation that you are receiving that movement forward successfully here. The Chariot is all 4 knights. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords that make up this Chariot. Seeing the horses there too. I'm also getting that there's a strong and firm decision that one has made. And this kind of being a propellant that's going to help with that movement forward there. Seeing the mountains in the back here too as well. I feel that you're moving away from going through a cycle of healing, coming out of some healing, some good healing that's been very cleansing for you. There's been, for some of you, some detoxifying. There may have been a battle that one has gone through, overcoming this and coming out of this successfully. I feel also too a major energy of being in the heart space and connected to the heart and loving oneself. And maybe that being the driving force here too, that self-love and that energy that's coming through for yourself and just wanting better and wanting more for yourself and moving very, very positively towards that. Yin and yang energy here too, that balance with the masculine and the feminine energy. I do want to say too, before I move on to the next card, that with this blue energy, I chose this color because your energy is in between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Those colors are yellow and green, where they're polarity colors. Sagittarius polarity is Gemini, that's yellow, and then the polarity for Scorpio is Taurus, which is green. So in the combination of those two colors, I came to blue, because yellow and blue make green. Blue is the color of Aquarius. And so with that, there's also, well, that's the one that I just used for Aquarius, but the Leo energy coming through there as well, that Leo and Aquarius energy. So that could be significant. I feel that with this Chariot energy, there's been some awareness about who it is that you are. I feel that there's just been an awakening coming out of a major cycle, overcoming this successfully, and now getting the keys. It's right there. So let's see what the second card is. The Truth. Yes. So we have the Ace of Swords here. Super delightful and lovely. But this is being in truth. This is living your truth. This is at that awareness, receiving your truth with that inner light that's shining from within. I'm also seeing this as like a womb. Like this being a part of that root chakra energy. Right at the base of the belly. And this energy, this truth, I feel this is the message of this truth that is clearing that root chakra and just, I mean, like blazing through the rest of your chakras here. And because of that, it's that movement here with the Chariot that we have in that knowing and that decision making. Because the Chariot, it's more about observing and being in a resting place before making a decision. But you can see in the card here, we have this action here with the horses of movement. And so just knowing one's truth, I feel that you've come across something very significant when it comes to knowing some things about yourself. And the excitement, I can feel it because I also feel that it's like an uncovering, like things just continue to unfold. And as they do, it's like the lotus flower. You're the lotus, and you're the truth, purifying oneself and moving away from what no longer serves you, allowing yourself to feel through those energies and discover and get to the real root issue of why it is that you have experienced particular cycles in your life that may have seemed repetitive. And with this chariot energy and that midway point of 7 being between 0 and 13, where 13 is your energy, I feel that a lot of you have just had it. And so, in that, you've gone more within yourself, and that being a part of this Ace of Swords here. This is a brand new beginning, and it's all starting on the basis of truth, also on the basis of clarity. I'm also seeing this as an eye here, too. So, that third eye energy that's coming through with the chakra clearing, very strong there, too. So, there's a connection here with that root chakra and the chakras that are in between, which would be the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, and the throat chakra. And I feel that these energies here are all being cleared. Blue is also the color of the throat chakra. So that significance coming very, very strongly through here as well, where you're speaking your truth here too, and you're not afraid anymore. I feel that's a part of that old cycling that you have also overcome is in the past being in a position where you were not speaking up, you were not vocal, you were letting things slide, you were letting things get by, and coming more into your power. I feel that you know your worth and you're just not standing for anything. You're not settling for anything that's less than what you know you rightfully deserve. Staying very strong in this, and this being a part of that Ace of Swords, new beginning there too. Super beautiful. I love it. Swords energy, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this being a part of that Aquarius energy here that's being channeled through here with your background and the energy that came through that I channeled before starting this reading here. This is also a 1. This is that independent energy. This is winning energy. I mean, and also too with the second energy here, with this being the second card, Taurus energy coming through here too, where I feel this is also connected to that stability that you have pushed so much for here in that chariot energy, and just that energy of being tired of that instability and wanting that stability for yourself, being strong in that, and this being representative in your truth. The third card, this is also that second energy, also to tied to the sacral energy, which is the orange color. That having to do with overcoming blocks that have to do with fear. And then also to your creativity and confidence. Coming back to the chariot energy. This is also Cancerian energy there too. Fourth house energy having to do with nurturance and love. Seven of Swords. So I feel that being in your truth, you're also uncovering truth, because I do feel that this is something that's taking place within you, but then also something too that's taking place on the outside of you. And there's another 7 energy here. So we have 2 7s on both sides of the blade here in the center. Where I feel with that chariot energy, it's more of a proactive energy. And then the 7 of Swords, being in one's truth, it's an uncovering, that unfolding. So as you are, as those petals are blossoming outward towards that sunlight, the sunlight energy, it's like feeding this energy. And it's almost like it's like a plant that's feeding the truth, and as it continues to feed and one thrives in that sun energy, that Leo energy, there's that energy coming through with that Aquarius energy there too. So that polarity energy very strong there. You may have that very significantly in your chart, but in that unfolding and this blossoming of this lotus, that light is reflecting on each of those petals. So anything that is surrounding you is going to uncover whatever that may be. And I feel that that's for your greatest good. I feel that that's also something that you have manifested. so that you're able to empower yourself and to level up and to ascend and to move into greater, to move towards that energy of you and that 13 energy, being in the 7 position, seeing the truth for what it is and for what you're feeling, and taking that and moving proactively, that proactive energy, proactively towards this. Where now you're able to uncover situations with the 7 of swords where there's concealing. Moon energy coming through very strong here too. So that sun moon energy, masculine feminine energy coming into play, and the balance, being in balance here, that strength coming through, helping again with that truth and the uncovering of anything that no longer serves you. More swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I do feel that polarity energy coming through here with the negative and then the positive energy, where this is that proactive energy of that positive energy, and then the shadow energy of this being uncovered by you being in your truth. This is also Gemini energy, with this being the 3rd card, that 3 energy coming through there too as well. So it's possible that any connections that you may have currently or have been experiencing may have just had very strong Gemini in their chart, where that possibility of that shadow energy could be very strong and very doubling, as well as the polarity of Gemini is also Sagittarius, as I mentioned before. Sagittarius is also a dual sign with the Archer energy and the horse. 4th card, illumination, we have here with the sun. This is the happiest card of the deck. This is that strong Leo energy, that sun energy, where I feel it's like that inner that folding of reflection. I can just see it, like especially with the petals of the lotus, and just almost like they're like mirroring glass. Like they're beautiful petals with beautiful colors, but then they're also reflective, and they're able to deflect anything that no longer serves them. I feel that this energy within you is shining bright and is also being illuminated as well. So as you know, anything that is around you is being uncovered. I feel that this is also speaking to an uncovering that has to do with you. This is a very childlike energy. This is a freeing, renewing, and healing energy. A healing energy, and that sun energy that I had just spoke on, and how it's that reflective energy that comes through with the sun feeding, and as it is, it's that plant, this child being that plant, and that growth that comes through one, helping one to connect to that deep inner root, getting to the root of things. That's the answer right here. This is that confirmation of that energy here. And I see this card here as like a snow globe. So I feel this also speaks to the protectedness of one, and then also to the destiny that is meant for one. Almost two, I feel like one is able to teleport in a very special way and communicate throughout realms and in different realms here. And just being able to go to their special happy place when it's necessary. But this being, again, that result of working through the root chakra and healing that. And in this process, that truth just busting out, like being, you know, so healed, and, you know, being able to rest and receive that enlightenment, having that balance, knowing what one is wanting, being on the right path, that confidence coming through, and now moving forward towards that truth. Very strong in it, reflecting, uncovering, and again, as I said, it's like an unfolding, a continuous unfolding, and it's unfolding even more of this energy here that we have with the sun. This is a leadership energy here too. So with that chariot aligned with the sun, a lot of you are also moving into strong leadership as you are being your truth and speaking your truth. You're doing this to help yourself, but then also to help others so others don't have to experience situations like this in the way that you have, where it has been, I feel, a very intense and deep effect that has taken place for you. This all designed to lighten the load for future generations. That being a part of that child energy there too. And the connectedness with the mountains here. There's mountains here and there's mountains here, that healing. Where one was healing, going into that happy place. Super sweet. I feel a lot of you really like palm trees, California, Florida, Rio de Janeiro, I'm hearing. That's great. So some of you could be, in this transport deciding to travel somewhere where you're going to be able to relax and find peace after an uncovering and going through a cycle here, starting something new, heading towards the sun. Fifth card we have is the Three of Swords. Yep, because the truth here is that there's been an uncovering of these swords. This is a lot of swords energy, speaking also to exactly what it is that one has been through. I had a premonition about this card. It kind of came into my vision. It was either early yesterday. Three energy is that transformative energy. I feel that you have transmuted and being in one's truth and deflecting this energy and being able to bring this to light as well, especially with this following the sun energy. But we have Seven of Swords, the Sun, and then Three of Swords. Again, Swords energy is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I just want to send my love to you and everything that you are receiving. I feel it's a rightful and very well deserved abundance. We all know what we sign up for when we come here and what we're able to handle. It's a matter of awakening to that process and realizing just how powerful we are. I feel that that's happened for you, and you're very strong and confident, able to be strong in this Ace of Swords and uncover a lot, knowing that you're protected and that you're safe. And also, too, that this is going to help everyone that is involved so that things like what you have experienced, whatever is related to these two energies here, again, don't happen in the way that they've happened for you for the future generations here. But there's been some heartache and some heartbreak, some pain that's been experienced. This could be a generational thing with like family. This I feel also is like with the three energy. I do feel it's tied to family, career, and romantic relationships. And I feel that in being in your truth, these three energies, however that may play out, where this could be three people in a family, three people that are soulmates in romantic partnerships, and then three individuals throughout your career or work career. But I do feel that there's a judgment energy that's coming in for this Three of Swords energy with that Ace of Swords alignment here with this Three of Swords, where the Ace and that three make four. That Four of Swords is all about that healing energy that I picked up on in that Chariot energy, being able to rest and to heal after going through battle or what may feel like a battle and overcoming this. This is that area, that Chariot energy there too, overcoming and moving forward in confidence. I feel like you're blazing trails here. Let's move on to, because I feel like with this is just to show the illumination of what one has overcome. I do feel for some of you, this could be something that with it being towards the end of your reading, that it's a little fresh still. And so there's that magnificent energy from the sun that is backing this. Let's see what we have. And also, too, ahead of this at the crown, we have this energy here with that enlightenment and also that third eye energy coming through that I got from the Ace of Swords energy. Let's see what your last card is. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups. That's what I was hoping, and that's what I was feeling here too. Especially with the energy of the abundance and what I channeled for your title as well. The Ten of Cups here in this deck, it can give that melancholy energy, but I feel that this is just kind of speaking to how one with that fresh feeling and this following that Three of Swords, like you've overcome, but it's still kind of fresh. Like there's still that healing energy that's it's like almost like shaking off the remnants of a past cycle that you just went through, or are currently coming out of. But this is a very happy energy here. The Ten of Cups is that completion, that emotional fulfillment, that success when it comes to love and receiving everything that you rightfully deserve. Your rightful abundance is coming through. I feel that with that travel energy, a lot of you are relocating and moving to locations that are greater in healing for you. I feel that this is also tied to career, where you know where you are wanting to be, as far as what resources are available and what supplies are available to you. Seeing the cups also too, like there's like almost like this is like a waterfall or a fountain where there's like a Five of Cups. And I feel like this is speaking to a cycle here of a Five of Cups energy where one has overcome this, with that being a part of this Three of Swords energy, and that self-love here with the Ace of Cups here, and healing from this Five of Cups, moving through and getting stronger here in the Ace of Cup and loving oneself. And then also too, I'm seeing this as a Two of Cups, and then this as a Two of Cups, where there's an energy of like a focus on a past Two of Cups that may not have been the greatest. And it was another part of this Three of Swords energy, moving through that successfully here too, as well as we have the Chariot to begin your reading, and then the Ten of Cups to end. Cups energy is water energy, your energy, Scorpio, and then Cancerian energy and Pisces. And so I feel that this is what one has to look forward to, is a Two of Cups, but healing from a Two of Cups here, where there may have been something like a third party situation, or and it doesn't have to be necessarily with another romantic partner, but something that was outside interference or distraction that may have interfered with one's free will. I feel the other party that you possibly may have moved on from in this Two of Cups energy. But there is another Two of Cups here that is ahead of this, where I feel that's perspective for you. And you're moving into that. It's just a matter of healing, being in a vulnerable state, being in your truth, living in that truth, and allowing this energy to help heal you. And then also for the universe to come in and do the necessary work to keep things flowing, because this is a 10 that breaks down into a 1, where we'll have that Ace of Cup energy and that self-love energy. But we do have that 10 of Cups, where again it's that completion and emotional fulfillment and being stable, and now being able to move forward successfully into a new cycle, having overcome some major Three of Swords energy here. All right, so let's get to your oracle card. And I've already pre-shuffled these two. I'm going to split these up here and then shuffle. Ophiuchus moon. This one, I'm getting that one there. We'll go with that one. All right, so imagine and envision. Very pretty. I love the unicorn and the energy of the kitty cat here. That white energy coming through, speaking to purity and the spirituality. I feel that with this energy, you're gaining a deeper spirituality. Definitely coming to in that leadership purpose coming through here. And I feel that with that increase and that knowledge and that wisdom from that Ace of Sword and that truth, you knowing now what your powers are and being able to, I mean, let's see what the message is. Let me go ahead and find it here. So this is in the air section. We do have a lot of air in your reading here. Thought and communication. It starts on page 37. This is number 1. So that magician energy coming through, with 1 being the magician and the major arcana. And then that ace energy there too, with that Ace of Swords energy that's present in the center of your reading. This is also, with this being number 1, it's also on page 37. So those are 2 10s. That's 37 and 37, 10, 10. 10 of Cups. I do feel the 10 of Swords energy. 3 and 7 here. That combination, what one has experienced. Breaking down to a 1, moving into this Ace of Swords here. That uncovering of what that 10 of Swords was, which was a 7 of Swords energy and then a 3 of Swords energy. You coming more into your power, though, through each of these phases here. So number 1, imagine and envision. Let me pause music. Imagination is at the core of any witchcraft practice. After all, if you are working towards some sort of goal, you have to be able to imagine it first. And unless you are lucky enough to be visited by an actual manifestation of God and Goddess, you probably have to come up with an image that represents them to you. We use imagination and visualization all the time, in prayer and ritual, spellcasting, and meditation. And just like any other skill, using your imagination becomes easier with practice. So let your imagination soar today and every day. The action called for here is that there are a million different ways to use your imagination. Make up a story for yourself or to tell to kids, draw, paint, or even just daydream. Think about which magical creatures you'd like to meet and what they might be like if you did. Picture yourself as a pirate, a princess, a wizard. Even if it is just for 5 minutes a day as you are falling asleep, imagine wild and wonderful things. Or simply imagine 5 minutes of peace sitting by the shore of the ocean. That counts too. The divination for this card here. This card reminds you to use your imagination. Are you limiting the solutions to a problem because you can't imagine possibilities beyond the obvious? Maybe you are feeling discouraged and need to dream big about your future. Let your imagination roam and see what comes up. Then pay attention. And the magic that's offered. Imagination is a vital magical tool. To practice using it, pick a goal. It can be prosperity or love or peace or healing, whatever you choose to concentrate on today. Light a yellow candle, white will do too, and stare into the flame. Imagine you can see images in the flickering light, or close your eyes and visualize the images that way. Imagine things that could lead to your goal. For instance, if you are working on healing, you might imagine a bright healing light surrounding your body. Make those images as vivid and as real as you can. So I feel that with this card coming out and being connected to that 10 of Cups and this feeling and that healing energy that's still kind of fresh coming out of a cycle here, with the presence of the abundance here and then the 10 of Cups in your abundance energy here as well, I feel that this is just the spirit guides letting you know it's okay to be comfortable. It's okay to enjoy these things, and it's okay to take flight in the imagination of what it is that you have actually been dreaming of from the time that you can remember as a child. So take those childhood memories and all that fun stuff that meant so much to you that you may have blocked off or put to the side or put away, feeling as if you weren't able ever, or you weren't able to, or you were never going to be able to accomplish it. Take that and use that with the energy that came with the message here, with the imagine and envision, and run with it. And good luck to you. I thank you all so much for being here at Fuka Spoons. This was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful and enlightening and empowering for you. I wish you all the very best, and I send you all my love. Until we meet again, take great care. I love you. Peace.